Hey guys, welcome to another video, and we're going over some Super Duty super secrets. We're going to talk about some hidden compartments, secret sport mode, and we're actually going to myth bust a rumor that's been going around on the internet that's supposed to be like a secret hack that's not really a secret hack. So we're going to bust that at the end of this video. So if you want to stick around, check it out, stay tuned. All right, first we're going to start out with the simple one, little secret hidden compartment. Most people don't know about. It's pretty cool. So hopefully nobody else is watching this, only Super Duty owners. So check this out. Right down here in your center console, you open this up, and there's a little secret compartment right here. You could stash some, spare change or something, or an emergency credit card or whatever. And what also is down here below is you lift this up and there's a spot for your key, and this is actually meant for the one of your fob keys. Basically it is designed so if your battery dies on your start your fob key, that you can stick it in there and it has just enough power or whatever, it should sense it and you can start your truck. But it's also good in case you want to, go to the beach or something and you don't want to carry your key around somewhere or something like that, where you just want to store it somewhere and you don't want to leave it in your center console or something where somebody could see it and be like, oh look, here's a key, I can steal a truck. You can just throw it in there and it's kind of hidden. First layer, you got that over top of it, and then you throw that back on top of it. So even if somebody picks this up, they're going to look in, oh, nothing there. So hopefully you and I are the only ones that know about this, and there's no thieves out there. Hopefully there's no Super Duty thieves out there. I hope you're all good people, right? But it's just a neat little hidden thing in case, you could throw a couple $100 or something, and whatever, for emergency fund in case your credit card stops working or something like that. Not that I throw money in there, so don't go looking at my truck, but in case you wanted to, something little secret hidden compartment. So I just wanted to start off with that and throw that out there. So I thought that was pretty cool, so I figured I'd share it. But we got some other exciting stuff coming up, so we'll go to the next one. One of the things I really like about the Super Duties is their crew cab and the space you have back here. There's plenty of storage and all that mess back here, and also there's this under the seat storage right here where you can put a bunch of stuff, and this folds out so that it creates like a little box, but it also folds back down so it can be open if you want to just throw slice stuff around, and you can put the seats up and it can be flat across the back here. But one of the hidden secrets about this too is let's say your wife, you guys go out somewhere and your wife wants to leave her purse in the truck and she doesn't want to sitting out so somebody can see it. Most of the time when there's thieves around and they see a purse, it's usually a quick snatch and grab. If they see something, they break a window and take off. They don't rummage around and fight too much in your vehicle. So if you put it back here underneath the seat, it keep it kind of secure, but they could lift it up pretty easily and snatch and grab. So what Ford has done is, see this little spot hidden right behind your seat belt? Take your key and turn it, and then it's locked. So you really have to kind of force your way in there. So it's just an extra layer of precaution if you wanted to, like I said, your wife has your purse, or if you have a purse or whatever, you want to put it in there. It kind of keeps it semi-secure. It just locks it down, and it's pretty simple. You can open it back up and then it unlocks. That's a pretty cool hidden feature. You may or may not have known about that. Well, if you didn't, now you know, so hopefully it helps out. And we're gonna go to the next one. Okay guys, this is one of my favorites. I know it's silly, it's kind of stupid, but this is one of my favorite features, hidden features of the Super Duties. If you have the electric mirrors, I know it's silly, but if you lock and unlock your key, normally they don't fold back like that, and you have to go into your settings and change those, which I'll show you in just a minute. When you're at a grocery store or a mall or whatever, these Super Duties are big and the parking spots are small. Somebody could walk by, you don't want to bust that, you don't have to replace this thing. Somebody, knocks into it or whatever. So I love having that it automatically folds back. And here's another reason too, is like, I can't tell you how many times I walked away from the truck and I'll be like, man, did I lock the doors? And I'll have to pull my key back out, and you know, and I'll lock it again just in case. But now I just look back, and if I see the windows, excuse me, the mirrors folded back, I'm like, I know I locked them. So I know it's silly, it's stupid, but it's a pretty cool hidden feature. So let's go inside and I'll show you how to do that setting. All right, so over here on your control panel, you're just going to go to, scroll down to settings, then advanced settings, then go over, then go up to vehicle, and then go to mirrors, and then go over, and it's going to say auto fold. You're just going to want to make sure that that auto fold is checked, and then you can just go back out to your whatever setting you have on there. But that auto fold is pretty handy. I like it. So we'll go on to the next one. All right, this is another one that's kind of silly, but you know, like let's say you're at the beach and or somewhere, you've been walking around and you're parked in the hot sun or whatever, and you're walking your way back to the vehicle and you want to unlock it and you want to make sure you get all that hot air out, and let's say you don't have the auto start or whatever, you could just press this twice, and press on the second press, hold it, and this is what happens. It rolls down the two windows, lets all the hot air out. You get to your truck, you get in there and you start it, and you know, it's just a little extra bonus thing. I thought it was pretty cool, so I just threw that in there. So we'll head on to the next one. Okay, if you have the Super Duties, you probably got the Upfitter switches, and these are auxiliary switches that control, you can wire in underneath the hood and control stuff like, you know, extra lights or a compressor or something like that. And four of these switches are like I think 25 amps, and there's two over here that are 40 amps. And these two, all these, like, you have to have the vehicle on for them to work. But with these two, there's a super secret hack that where you can have these work with the key out. So like if you're just setting up for camp or something like that and you don't want to have the truck running or the key on, you can just hit this switch, and like let's say you have some lights that go out the back or something like that, and or you can just have a compressor, you have a trailer, you need to air up. So I want to show you how that works real quick. We'll go under the hood, and it's just a simple little task that you got to do, and it'll fix that. All right guys, we're out here underneath the hood, and I think some years on the diesels, the Upfitter switch box for the fuses is over there, but on this Godzilla motor, and this year, this is a 2022, the Upfitter box is over here. So that's what it looks like. And all you have to do is open this box up and pull this little 5 amp fuse out, scoot that over, and put it back down, and watch. See, now they light up. See, these don't light up because they run off the key. But now, because we switch that over, you can use both of those with the key off. You know, that's a pretty cool hack for like a, you know, auxiliary lights or you know, a compressor or something like that. So you can just throw those. All you have to do is just move that over, but just don't forget, you know, you leave that on or something, it's going to burn your battery down. But all right, so now let's get to the next one. Okay guys, this next one is a super secret sport mode, and we're going to go over this one before we go over the myth busting one. When you go over here and you go through your normal, you know, drive modes, you got your normal, you got your tow haul, you got your eco, you got your slippery, and you got your deep snow and sand. So okay, where's the super secret sport mode? Well, that's over here where you have your traction control button right here. You hit that and it turns off your traction control. All right guys, so here's the kicker. You hit your traction control button twice and it activates advanced track sport mode. So basically what that does, it doesn't give you any extra horsepower or torque or anything like that, use more fuel or stuff like that. Basically all that does is turn off like all your traction control systems so that it gets the maximum amount of horsepower and torque where the rubber meets the road. Anyway, so that's pretty cool. So now we're gonna get to the myth busting of the secret that's been kind of like going around saying that you can change the theme of your radio by going into the settings and doing this. So basically the way that's set up is you press this button and this button at the same time and hold them down for 5 seconds. Then the audio system goes into a test mode and you can hear the speakers testing one at a time, and then it opens up a special control panel on the screen itself, where then you go to another menu and you can actually change like the themes of your, so it could be like a Raptor or Lincoln or something of that effect, and it'll change the color and images on your radio. So, but here's the myth. That will only work for like, you turn your car off, turn it back on, and like there, yeah, the Raptor symbol will come up, and or the Lincoln symbol or the Mustang GT or whatever will come up, and then like you turn your car off and on a couple more times and it just goes away. It doesn't stay permanent. You can do it once, oh look, it's cool, and then it's gone. It's just you would have to go through that test and go back into the settings every single time you got in if that's what you wanted on your radio. So false. You can't do that. It will not change. It's just a temporary thing. It won't stay that way. So if you've seen somebody on the video saying, hey, you can, change the theme on your radio or your screen and everything like that, you can for an instant, and then it goes away. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found these useful. There's some more hidden features around here, so I may do another video on a couple others. But if you enjoyed this, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, all that fancy jazz, and give this video a big thumbs up. We'd really appreciate it, and hope to see you next time in the next video. So see you later.